If you're an investor looking to improve your income or your dividend income, then this video is for you, as I'm going to be telling you about something which is known as REITs or real estate investment trusts, along with something known as BDCs, which stands for business development companies. Now, these are usually companies that pay a dividend on a monthly basis, and they pay out a large majority of the profits that they make to shareholders. Now, probably one of the best examples of a BDC company that I can think of is Main Street Capital. Now, they've been consecutively paying a dividend for a long period of time now, as well as offering stock appreciation, where the stock is up over 120% in the past 5 years. And basically what Main Street Capital will do is they will basically give out loans to medium-sized businesses, so usually around sort of, the $10 to $50 million market cap. And then in return, these companies will pay interest on the money that Main Street Capital has loaned them. And then with this money that they make, then Main Street will pay this back to their investors and shareholders. Alternatively, they will get a percentage of the equity within a company. So let's say, for example, a farm company that produce carrots, just a very simple example. Say they want an investment of, £10 million and they're worth 100 million. Then Main Street Capital may give them £10 million and in return have a 10% equity within that company. So then going forward, 10% of the profits over time will then be given back to Main Street Capital. And once again, they will allocate that money via a dividend back to shareholders. And a good example of a real estate investment trust company or a REIT is Realty Income. Now, basically, a very simple explanation of the business model is they own real estate and then they'll let this real estate out to companies who will pay them rent every single month. And they're usually companies that, will stay there for a long time. So they're not, companies who are switching in and out all the time or, ending the lease and things like that. They're very stable companies. So I think a few examples of, REITs like people like Walmart or Amazon or people like that, they'll basically, buy these properties or rent these properties off Realty Income, and then every single month through the rents, they'll pay it back to Realty Income, and then Realty Income will distribute this to their shareholders via a dividend. So this is just a very basic explanation of what these businesses do. So if you are a shareholder who doesn't really care too much about capital appreciation, but would rather have a steady growth while also having a steady income every single month, then these are two potential companies to look into. Of course, nothing in this video is financial advice. So if you do decide to invest into any of these companies or any, REITs or business development companies, then please make sure to do your own research beforehand and follow my page if you want to see more.